Why Patek Philippe is the watch you buy for your great-grandchildren. In the world of luxury, some brands create trends, others become legends, but only a few transcend time itself. Patek Philippe is one such name, a watchmaker so revered that owning one is not just a display of taste, but a declaration of legacy. While Rolex may scream status and Audemars Piguet whispers exclusivity, Patek Philippe speaks in lineage. This isn't a watch you wear for the moment. It's a timepiece meant to be passed through generations. From royal families and Wall Street moguls to tech billionaires and art collectors, those who wear a Patek aren't buying a product. They're investing in permanence. Let's explore why a Patek Philippe isn't just a luxury accessory. It's an heirloom crafted for your great-grandchildren. The brand philosophy, you never actually own a Patek Philippe's most iconic tagline says it all. You never actually own a Patek Philippe. You merely look after it for the next generation. This is not marketing fluff. It's a deeply embedded principle in the brand's DNA. The company is still family-owned, resisting corporate acquisition to maintain tradition and autonomy. Every watch is built not for mass market appeal, but for timeless value. This philosophy guides their craftsmanship, business decisions, and client relationships. Owning a Patek is less about being seen and more about being remembered. It tells your descendants that legacy matters. In a disposable world, a Patek is permanence. It teaches patience, taste, and long-term thinking, a philosophy more relevant today than ever before. It encourages you to think beyond your own lifetime and act with generational foresight. Craftsmanship that borders on obsession. Each Patek Philippe timepiece is a masterpiece of micromechanical engineering. Some models take years to develop and over 1,000 hours to assemble. The Calatrava, the Nautilus, the Grand Complication series, each has components finished by hand, down to the smallest screw. Patek's craftsmen trained for over a decade before being allowed to touch the most intricate movements. Dials are hand-painted, enameled, or engraved. Bridges are polished with age-old techniques passed down like family recipes. The result? Watches that not only measure time but honor it. This level of craftsmanship ensures that a Patek can last 200 years with proper care. It's not just a timepiece. It's a living mechanical organism, pulsing with artistry and intention. Every detail is deliberate, every function meaningful, a symphony of precision passed through generations. It's the kind of mastery that blurs the line between engineering and poetry. Rarity by design, limited production, unlimited value. Patek Philippe produces only around 60,000 watches a year, less than what many luxury brands manufacture in a single quarter. This scarcity is deliberate. The brand believes that rarity drives reverence. Collectors know that getting a new Patek isn't as simple as walking into a boutique with money. Waitlists stretch for years. Some models require you to have a relationship with the brand and a history of past purchases. This exclusivity ensures that value appreciates. A single Patek can outperform gold, stocks, or property as a long-term asset. It's a family treasure that compounds in value over generations. Rarity paired with heritage creates the ultimate collector's equation. These watches don't flood markets. They build mystique and shape legacy over time. Every piece is a measured release into the world, designed to create scarcity and prestige. The market value, watches that outperform investments. When a Patek Philippe Grandmaster chime sold for $31 million at auction, the world took notice. But collectors weren't surprised. Pateks have long dominated the high end of the auction market. The secondary market for these watches is on fire. Some pre-owned pieces now sell for 2 to 3 times their original price. Vintage Pateks from the 1950s and 1960s are sought after like rare art. In uncertain economic climates, they're considered a safe haven asset. Even newer models like the Nautilus 5711 command staggering premiums. Buying a Patek isn't consumption, it's long-term strategy. For some families, Pateks are a form of generational wealth storage, a mechanical form of gold. They rise in value as they age, growing richer in both history and demand. These watches prove that true value isn't temporary, it's curated through time and context. Heritage and history. Worn by kings and titans, founded in 1839, Patek Philippe has made watches for queens, popes, and presidents. Queen Victoria wore a Patek. So did Albert Einstein. John F. Kennedy and Nelson Mandela were owners. Today, Warren Buffett and Vladimir Putin both own Pateks. This watch has adorned the wrists of history's most influential figures. The brand archives every timepiece ever made, including its owner, a service unmatched in the industry. When your great-grandchild inherits your Patek, they can trace it back to your name in Geneva. That's not just luxury, that's personal history engraved in horology. It becomes a living document of your existence. Each watch becomes a historical signature, proof that your story, like the watch, was built to endure. Timeless design, aesthetics that defy trends. A Patek Philippe doesn't need to chase trends because it creates its own design legacy. The curves of the Calatrava, the porthole-inspired case of the Nautilus, the celestial complications of the Sky Moon Tourbillon, these are not fleeting fashions. They are enduring blueprints of design. A Patek from the 1940s can sit next to one from 2024 and still look modern. Minimalism meets sophistication. Function meets art. This consistency ensures that the watch remains wearable across generations. What your grandfather wore to a gala, your daughter can wear to a tech summit, aesthetics that feel immune to time itself. The emotional asset meaning beyond material. Unlike a car or handbag, a Patek becomes part of the family story. It's worn at graduations, weddings, and pivotal life moments. It travels continents, lives through wars, and still ticks on. Each scratch is a memory, each winding a ritual. This emotional currency can't be quantified, but makes it invaluable. When a parent passes on a Patek, they're passing on a piece of their life's rhythm. No digital heirloom can replicate that. The value lies not just in the metal or mechanics, but in the heartbeat of the wearer. It's not just inheritance. It's intimacy passed through generations. Innovation anchored in tradition. While Patek Philippe prides itself on tradition, it has also been a pioneer in innovation. The brand created the first wristwatch in 1868, patented the perpetual calendar mechanism, and introduced the world's first split-seconds chronograph wristwatch. Today, they continue to innovate with silicon-based escapements and energy-saving movements. Yet they never let technology override heritage. Every modern Patek contains echoes of its ancestors. That balance between advancement and ancestry ensures that your great-grandchild won't wear a relic. They'll wear a legacy that evolves without forgetting its origin. Their Patek will still whisper the spirit of the original maker. The buying experience, a ritual of entry. Buying a Patek isn't a transaction. It's a rite of passage. From the moment you step into a flagship salon in Geneva or New York, the experience is ceremonial. You're offered not just a watch, but access to a club. Sales are tailored, appointments are private, and selections are often made based on personal storytelling. You don't just choose the watch, it chooses you. This isn't a luxury impulse buy. It's a meaningful acquisition, one that demands thought, taste, and heritage planning. Patek makes you think of your family tree, not just your wrist. And when you leave with that piece, you're not just a customer, you're a custodian. Passing the torch. Watches that outlive owners. Patek Philippe timepieces are built to outlast their original owners. With proper care, they become generational artifacts. Service centers in Geneva and beyond still refurbish models made over 150 years ago. These watches continue to tick across centuries. No software update needed, no planned obsolescence, just enduring craftsmanship. By choosing a Patek, you're not just buying time, you're extending your narrative far beyond your own years. It's a legacy that clicks with every second. It becomes a trusted whisper from the past on a wrist in the future. In a world obsessed with the now, Patek Philippe builds for the forever. Its watches carry more than hours and minutes. They carry memory, meaning, and legacy. When you invest in a Patek, you're not flexing for today. You're building for tomorrow, for children yet unborn, for stories yet untold. Whether it sits in a display case or quietly ticks on a grandchild's wrist, a Patek Philippe is not just a watch. It's an eternal witness to your time. Like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of legacy luxury.